Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another NovaWar Says, sent in by me to me. And it's time to get back to it. It's been a while. We're gonna, I've been sitting here mulling it over with the dad fog brain coming up with something new and fancy. It
What
will be a
race?
Protoss. Well, it can be whatever you want. It can actually be whatever you want
I
for
mean,
this one. It's gonna be called. We're gonna call this child support, which is topical. Because I am a new father. Mr. Baby Clark has entered the world. And so what we're going to do is your first Bob the Zealot, if you're Protoss here, we're going to say the first Bob.
Yep.
Okay? You have to keep him alive until you have at least 5,000 minerals in the bank. That is his child support and college tuition. And then you can try to win the game.
Oh my goodness. But okay.
He has to live, and you have to try to hit that Oprah money.
Damn.
And then you can win the game.
And against Terran,
but you can defend any way you want.
All right.
You can defend any way you want. You can do whatever. It's just that you can't try to close out.
I get it.
Until you're at 5K, and you got to keep that first Bob alive.
Okay. All right.
So maybe put him on like hotkey 9. Or some shit.
Yeah,
so
well,
that
I think I'm just gonna try and hide him somewhere on the map, like just in a random.
Yeah.
A random place, like I don't even know, like maybe can like here or like.
This is almost as hard as keeping your child alive in real life.
Yeah, something like that. You know, Adam, you may be having a hard time trying to figure out NovaWar Says, but there is a way that the fine folks at home can actually do and come up with their own NovaWar Says.
That is very true. Let me pick up what you're putting down, Mr. Black, as you're opening your game right now. We've got our new sponsor that's technically tangentially the same sponsor, but it is technically separate at the same time. It's an Incogn, which is a service that I've actually used for quite a while myself. Mr. Black just got into it here recently. Many of you probably already know what Incogn is. You've probably heard of other creators and whatnot discussing their own sponsorships with Incogn. If you haven't, essentially Incogn is a service that does a lot of the most annoying, dirty work for you in regards to getting you off of things like email lists, call lists, and whatnot, because our information has been spread thin, far, and wide through data brokers all over the internet over the years. And you can technically, legally do all of this yourself and contact these businesses and go through a big song and dance, but it takes a long time, and nobody has got time for that. But you know who does? Incogn. And so if you, with the link in the description below, just like with our Nord as well, there will be information there for you to go and check that out and get a discount.
40%
on 40% off. For here on LAGTV. And in the same spirit as we did with Nord, if you send us a replay and you send us the proof of you getting in on that Incogn dream, then you will also be able to get a guaranteed cast. Or if you don't play, or if you just want the option, you can also request a NovaWar Says for Mr. Black to do, and we will also make that happen.
Yes.
Incogn. Links in the description below.
Perfect plug, Adam. Perfect plug. I like it.
If only I could get hair plugs that perfect.
You know what I'm gonna do here, Adam? This is gonna be wild. Okay.
We're gonna get a sponsorship for Finasteride?
No, but I am gonna get a robo and a warp prism, and I'm gonna put the fucking Bob in the prism and put him in the corner of the map. Just to keep him alive, until he's ready for college, Quarantine
I like it. Good idea. I mean, hey, that's essentially what you do in real life anyway.
True.
You stick them in a bubble, and you wait until they're old enough to fend for themselves, pay taxes, and also be miserable.
So, just so that I know, am I allowed to attack in any?
You can harass. Yeah, you can harass us. It's just you're just walking like as usual. You're walking the fine line between closing the game out. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Good. Okay. Because I am against Terran, and I just don't want to. And his
you don't
diamond.
want to let him run wild.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want to just get everything they want. Yeah, you can do that. It's just you're trying not to end the game outright.
Understood.
Which I guess the name of the game at that point is just keep his macro down. To the best of your ability. Is probably the way to go. This is a challenging one.
This is tough.
It's going to be a tough one. But hey, you've been playing a lot more StarCraft recently. You've got you're getting your feet wet again. I've got faith.
Thank you.
I believe in you. You can keep your child alive and save up money for college all at the same time.
Okay.
It's exactly what I am attempting to do right now, except we're not even going to pretend the college fund exists because we still have to replace the heat pump.
Great. You know what helps? Incogn. that helps.
Yes, it does. In fact, help. Yeah, so I guess while Mr. Black is getting this done, I will once again, for those who maybe didn't see the other cast, but are here for this one, Baby Clark has entered the world. This is as of this recording date. It's been a couple weeks now. He is healthy. Mama's healthy. As much as possible. She's got some. We're trying to get her into some physio because she has some real bad tailbone pain. As it turns out, birthing children. Difficult on the body.
Yeah.
Who would have known?
Yeah.
Who would have known? Mr. Black having to do a little bit of a recall here because he's got an annoying... What year is it that we have a cloaked Banshee in the mineral line? My goodness, I feel like I just teleported back in time. We don't see that on LAGTV very often, honestly, these days. Doing a cloaked Banshee memes.
This must be proxied.
It's got to be. That was very quick for that one to show up on the scene. But the Oracle, the Observer, getting the work done, allowing those to get cleaned up. I doubt he's going to keep committing to those. That would be weird. The proxy might just be bottom right or something, but even then, yeah, I doubt that he's going to continue on, but we'll find out. He does have it walled up heavily. It looks like he wants to get hot and heavy with the Turtle Terran tactics.
Which is good for my builds, like my NovaWar
which is actually
says,
fantastic for what you have to do. Yeah, you're not having to deal with like an endless amount of doom drops or anything of that nature, so that's actually quite beneficial. It looks like he doesn't. He's got two. He might have a third base somewhere, but it's not crazy. We do find some units here. There's a sexy Kyle, not allowed to be sexy.
Oh, you know what, sexy Kyle?
These Steves.
Kayla had to go down to the hospital with her dad today. Had to take her dad down for some routine stuff, but sexy Kyle was there.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he was working there. Yeah. So, yeah.
I didn't know he was working.
He was working. She said he was working on elevators, so I don't know if he works for an elevator
like
company.
A mechanic.
Yeah, like a mechanic or something. Yeah, but he didn't work. I don't think he works like at the hospital, but he was working on the hospital.
Yeah. That's what are the odds? Yeah. There you go. I think I said this before. I thought I saw him at the grocery store a couple of months back, and I was like, I wasn't quite sure, but it was so close that I thought I had a sexy Kyle sighting. Did she talk to him at all?
Very briefly. It was just kind of like, no, she talked to him for a minute.
Yeah. Unfortunate that it wasn't one of us. We could have been like, hey, you're famous.
You're famous.
Again.
You just don't know it yet.
You just don't know it yet. You just don't know it yet. Well, Mr. Black has got just the army to deal with what's coming his way right now, and it looks like the Terran's going around that side of the map. Not a particularly scary Terran ball right now.
No.
For what Mr. Black has.
And I want to basically just catch it.
He's actually going to stim to try to get away. Going to pick up that Banshee. That's a freebie. He is yet to pick up anything with those.
So I'm saving up my minerals. What do I need? 5,000?
5K.
Okay. I'm not going to try and end here.
Just got to get some damage done.
That's it. I'm just going to get some damage done and back off. Just because, like, I could have done more. But what I'm going to do is I'm going heavy in Archon so that I can get more minerals. You know what I'm saying? Like, stack those up quicker.
Right. Good idea. I like it.
Yeah. And, of course, like my son Bob is chilling up, waiting to be sent to school. You know. That's what we're doing anyway.
You know, it's wild to think of just like, I wonder, like, we're going into a period of time where the trades are gonna, like, have a big boom again.
Damn right.
Kind of like, I guess it would have been like the 70s, 80s. There was a pretty big, you know, trade boom. Yeah, it feels like that's coming back. But then by the time that Clark is 18, I wonder if the pendulum will have started to swing back the other way again, because that's damn near 20 years away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Be very interesting to see how long that stays the way that it is. But for now, yeah, trade's doing numbers right now and for quite some time. A lot of building to be done. Mr. Black had 800 minerals, but making sure that he can still keep up with production against his parent opponent.
It's a fine line. Like, I don't want to overbuild because I'm never going to get 5,000, but I can't underbuild in case he attacks and I won't be able to defend. So, you know, it's...
I thought about making it less, but then I was like, that's too easy. Like, a 2,500's too easy.
5,000's a lot, but
we gotta make it a little bit challenging.
So
we'll
again,
see what can be done.
I'm not trying to end, even though I actually just couldn't end with this army right now, but I'm just trying to keep him occupied, you know?
And not let him have 5 bases, ideally. Oh. Well, would you look at that?
Would you look at that?
Foratod, and his army doesn't look too far away. Oh no, it was just a stray SCV. You don't know his army is there. Okay. Cheeky little storm. Cheeky little storm. Got a couple of liberators up there.
2,700 minerals. Well. I think I'm gonna hold out. I think I'm gonna hold out here.
That was big. That was big to just get it. You kept a lot of your army. You have more at home. I think this is your moment to try to get the rest of the way.
Yeah.
Because it's only going to take you about probably, well, unless you do that, it's only going to take you about another 2 minutes, tops, to get the rest of the way.
Yeah.
That's a lot of liberators.
Yeah, I can CC a little bit better. Storm's kind of ass now, but like it's good for CCing, but it's not good for aggressive. Like right now, I'm pump faking him right now. I just want him to think I'm going where I'm.
The 1960s pump fake special. He's very happy to sit behind that line of liberators and just try. I think he's just trying to position on that base to expand out in front there. I think is what he's doing.
There.
He's just zoning. All right, whoa, we gotta survive this. All right, the storms are gonna maybe give you enough. I mean, this is a big map too, which is helping you out a little bit as well. He can't just immediately show up on your doorstep.
There it is, 5,000. I'm good.
Hey, you're here. All right, your son has officially survived. You've made it. He's off to college to probably do something stupid like a philosophy degree. No offense to anyone with a philosophy degree. And now you can win the game.
Hell yeah.
Bonus points if you can get him involved in a mineral line attack and get out one piece. But at this point, you survived. All right, ghosts are now on the field. We're going to have to be careful for these EMPs now. These one drop, that's going to get rid of those Archons pretty quick. Dirty amount of tanks back there as well. But this has now turned into really a kind of even game, I would imagine. You're both probably with the same economy and roughly the same tech level. And so, Mr. Black doing well to have gotten this far under these conditions to get to the 5K, and now we just get to sit back and watch it as the Terran makes a bit of a mistake there. That's actually a huge mistake, getting out of position, and now Mr. Black is going to be able to get in with a whole bunch of speed lots and just absolutely tear through the meat of the tank line, and that's not going to allow, or that's going to stop the Terran, I should say, from being able to keep holding that position further into the mid-map, forcing him back. And losing a fair number of units in the process while Mr. Black gets yet another expansion as we saw him just plopping that down before, finishing it up, getting it bumping, more gates, more production. We are now on, what, 2, 4, 5 base now, 5 base Protoss. We got the tier of tech on lock. And Mr. Black's probably feeling pretty good right now. He's got
I'm feeling pretty good.
Looking around.
I'm warmed up.
I think he's got this dialed in. There's the Terran expansion, trying it again. We've already been down here. How many times we got to teach you this lesson, old man? We're going to get rid of this expansion. And we'll see if the Terran chooses to engage. Oh my god! Oh my no! Bro, I thought he was going to walk those right into a bunch of feedbacks, and that shit would have been absolutely catastrophic.
Yeah.
Every one of those medevacs would have been evaporated. Oh, that's Manor. My man's putting down a Nexus. All right, here we go. He's out of position with a bunch of Ravens. moving the Ravens in, unfortunately, and that's Storms. Oh my god. They're not as strong as they used to be, but if you put 5 of them in one place,
oh yeah,
they still get to work. Now turning them all into Archons. The Archons are largely getting picked up before being able to finish, but lots of speed lots are about to enter into the northwest of the map. And that's going to be real annoying for the Terran to deal with. We see tanks, we see the planetary fusion all on display here. He's got all sorts of ghosts as well. This is where speed lots just become this is the Zerg Protoss phase. It's just a constant stream of speed lots. Unless you are woefully bad with where you're placing those speed lots, it becomes very difficult to be able to overcome. Terran, though, able to hold that off for the time being. Well, Mr. Black doing a fair amount of damage there. We now have the speed lots and the Archons, but with the ghosts on the field, this is not an easy one-and-out game. Mr. Black still has a lot of work to do here as he warps in a whole bunch more high temps right off the rip. Going to collect them and get them ready to probably join the fray, canceling another base. Terran is going to be hurting on the economy side here. He's just not been able to expand, excuse me, in ages. Forced to lift off that base as well. And this is going to become very difficult. It's going to force the Terran into a fight here that he doesn't necessarily want to take. Mr. Black does have a lot of units here, but not quite enough to be able to take that on. He's going to drop some storms on the way out. Just doing terrible, terrible damage. And it's going to maybe get one Steve out of there. But at the same time, that was a lot of damage. Seasoned them nicely with those storms. Well seasoned as the speedlots get to go back in, and if he can find that army again, I don't think there was enough to be able to heal them up to do much. He's going to get in here and just continue to decimate the economy of this Terran that is already kind of decimated. There are some more storms to drop down. Big storms there. More speedlots are going to be required to make this magic happen. The amount of high temps back at base, unreal. We got some Steves now out on the field. The speedlot's able to do even more damage there, keeping the numbers down on the Terran army.
Upgraded. Fully upgraded, yeah.
I was gonna say, I mean, you got those 3/3 zealots, but this game would have already been done.
I think so.
Tier 3 zealots attack air. Dangerous units.
They attack air, he said.
All right, here comes the Terran. Terran is getting to a point where he has to win a massive fight here because his economy is in shambles.
Yeah.
Unless he has a secret base bottom right, which it looks like he does. I'm seeing units move to the bottom right.
Yeah.
I think he got a little cheeky thing going on over here. Yeah, there it is. And it doesn't look like it's been there for too long. Nice little storm there. That one brave high temp gonna go down. That's a big base for that Terran to go. That might be Mr. Black's entry point here to try to start closing this game out. It looks like he is going to start moving out as we speak. I can't imagine the Terran has a lot going on for him right now. Certainly not in a particularly phenomenal position. Oh, that's a bad place to get accidentally caught out while we were macroing outside back at home. Oh no, sandwiched! I mean, that's the majority. We're just storming everywhere right now. This is the majority of the Terran army is up there, but Mr. Black, unfortunately, losing a fair amount of units there unnecessarily. A tank does get to go down there. One more Liberator is going to be sacrificed by the Terran, who is now going to retreat to that very important bottom right base. He has to keep that alive, or this game is done. As he attempts to build something else here, there's still a number of units. Another Raven goes down. Can't just engage directly into that planetary fortress. Gonna see if he can get that. He does. I don't think there was a cancel there. Able to clean up a lot of this, and that is gonna be it. There's a special place in hell for Protoss.
Buddy,
Where
you
is
got
it?
out. Buddy, you got.
There it is.
You got outplayed, bro.
Oh, I know I'm gonna enjoy it.
Woo!
Solid W
Damn,
in a NovaWar says for Mr. Black being able to pull out the $5,000
I didn't harass
college
with him.
fund
He's
dream.
still there though. He's still there, you know? I didn't
Hey.
you know.
Hey, he's alive.
He's alive. Wow, what a game.
He's alive. He survived.
Yeah.
He survived. Good job. That was a
Thank
very
you.
solid game. And you know what? The Terran did pretty well, all things considered. The grand scheme of things there. He's lucky that you weren't able to finish earlier and do more work on the harassment side of the fence. But
I'm in Masters now on the NovaWar says.
Great.
That guy was Diamond 3.
What could possibly go wrong?
I mean, we could always play the other races, right? But yeah, that's where I'm at now.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I mean, listen, I've been playing a decent amount of StarCraft the last little bit, so I'm getting, I'm starting to get it back a little bit, a little bit. Just a little bit. That was a good game. So, big thank you. Again, guys, Incogn, go head on over there. Check them out. Link is in the description. If you want to get your own NovaWar says, let us know your username. We'll give you a shout out, and I will attempt it. I don't care what race it is. We'll try and you can do it as funky, as wild as you want, and we'll try it out. But go check out Incogn. Thank you so much, guys. Hopefully, you all enjoyed the content this week, and we shall see you on the next one. Peace out.